Hello everybody and welcome to the Daily Review, episode number 276 for Tuesday, January 5th, 2010. And the film I'm going to be reviewing for you guys today is one that I've been putting off for quite some time, not because I didn't know what to say about it, but mainly because of laziness, let's be honest, and that is Sherlock Holmes. Sherlock Holmes is directed by Guy Ritchie, and it stars Robert Downey Jr., Jude Law, Rachel McAdams, and Mark Strong. And Sherlock Holmes is the story of the detective Sherlock Holmes, his partner Dr. Watson. There's a guy named Lord Blackwood, played by Mark Strong, who has been imprisoned. They execute him basically for practicing black magic and witchery and that sort of stuff. And he may or may not have risen from the grave and is starting to do destructive things all over town. It's up to Sherlock Holmes and Dr. Watson to get to the bottom of it, to find out what's going on, and through this kind of an action-adventure buddy comedy, slight buddy comedy, I think, ensues. Sherlock Holmes is a pretty good film, and I think most people that see it are going to be like, well, that was entertaining, it was good, that sort of thing. I was, however, expecting more than I got out of Sherlock Holmes. I still liked it quite a bit, but I think having Guy Ritchie do a Sherlock Holmes film with Robert Downey Jr. starring, considering that I am a fairly big Guy Ritchie fan. I mean, I love Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels. I love Snatch. I really liked Rock'n'Rolla a lot. And I actually enjoy Revolver quite a bit, which is a film that I know most people dislike immensely, but I actually like what he does with that film. And I feel like having Guy Ritchie at the helm of this picture with Robert Downey Jr., who I think is an exceptional actor, as Sherlock Holmes, I was expecting a little more. During the beginning of Sherlock Holmes, you know, they have a lot of Guy Ritchie flair-esque techniques that are employed, I think, or implemented, excuse me. One of the things is a bare-knuckle boxing fight between Sherlock Holmes and this really big guy that really reminded me of Snatch. There's a lot of really quick-cut, slow-motion sequences where you can really see the fists like hitting the face and the jiggle of the skin as soon as it hits it. And Robert Downey Jr. has really smart, snarky voiceover during that scene, and I love that stuff. My problem with Sherlock Holmes lies in the last 20 to 30 minutes of the film, where I think it kind of becomes your typical run-of-the-mill action-adventure picture that anybody could have done. I mean, if this wasn't a Guy Ritchie film, if it was somebody else directing it, I feel like I would have gotten the same exact thing out of the final 30 minutes of Sherlock Holmes. I feel like it kind of devolves into the standard, you know, what maybe people are expecting for a popcorn-type film. I was, however, expecting a little more. Also, the banter between Jude Law and Robert Downey Jr. is pretty exceptional. I think it's pretty funny stuff. It goes by really fast. It's very soft-spoken British, which is often funny, and it's very funny here. I was just expecting a little more out of Sherlock Holmes. It is also 2 hours and 19 minutes, I believe. Far too long. Needs to be cut down. That's all I gotta say. But I give Sherlock Holmes a 3.5 out of 5. It's an entertaining movie. I think most people are gonna walk out of it going, yeah, it was good. I don't think anybody's gonna be blown away. If you are blown away, though, I maybe don't blame you. I don't know. Anyway, thank you guys very much for watching. I'll be back tomorrow with another one for you.